everyone, it's Nancy here, and I'm just back with a album share, and this is my 2013 album. It is in two parts, so I will be showing you both albums. And last year I done Project Life. I done it in the truest sense, and there is a few layouts in between, but it is mainly the Project Lifestyle. And a couple of people had requested to see this, so of course if you're not interested in Project Life, then you know, don't watch it. Okay, so I'm just going to flick through the album. This is the title page that I made. Sorry about the camera angle here. So yeah, this is the title page I made. I think I saw the idea vaguely on Pinterest. And then I started off with a photo, as I did this year, kind of like my first selfie of the year. And these are just some cameo cuts. I started off like I did in 2012. I wanted to include the photo of days, but I didn't actually end up carrying that on through this album. So I did just use these 6x12s, which are two 6x6 pockets, and I was going to divide them off, but that didn't really end up happening. So this is my front page. It's just talking about my resolutions. I was doing one little word with Ali Edwards, and my word was clear. And I was typewriting my journaling through most of this album, and then it just got too much. It was taking too much time to do stuff, so I ended up just doing handwriting. But you'll see that in the album. So week one was just a one size spread. It wasn't anything amazing. Learning to make crochet socks. Then, as everyone does, you start the year with a diet, so a lot of this is about getting healthy. I also did do some fashion blogging for a bit of time, so I've got like my outfit of the day posts that I've done. Week 3 then went over the 2 weeks. We had some snow, so there's me and my niece in the snow, and different things that happened. I also got some flowers from my boyfriend because it had been snowing. He hadn't been able to come see me, so he sent me some flowers. So I just put a little 6x6 in there. I was getting the Studio Calico kits at this point. So this is week 4, and I hand stitched that title. We still had snow, and then again I included some recipes that I've been trying. Week 5, February fell in the middle of that, so again I just made my little title cards, and then there's a mixture of photos and journaling. Again, one of those. And again, I tended to choose like a paper pad or a paper collection, and I'd included like what we were reading and things. Again, this is another page, and I took the Amy Tan for this. And again, I'm just kind of little photos, some weight loss stuff, some doodles, and again another little recipe. I was going to a Slimming Club at the time, so I got a certificate, so that went in there. And again, just a mixture of pieces. I had printed things off the internet, so for like books I was reading, things I was watching. Amy Tangerine commented on some of my Instagram posts, so I included that in there. Week 7, quite a lot happened in week 7. I'd had like a week off work, so I'd gone out with my boyfriend, I'd had a day of pampering, I'd had my hair done. I'd then looked after my niece for the day. So I'd done this 6x6 pages of that, and then on the reverse, because it was Valentine's, again I made these clusters on my pick frame app and printed those out, and then just cut little bits out for the middle. Also, I included a Valentine's card. My boyfriend was very good and got me a 12 by 12 Valentine's card, so that fitted nicely in there. And then this is the other part of that week. And this is going on to week 8. This is where I stopped doing these bits because it became a bit of a pain. I've got copies of text messages from various people. Again, books I was reading. And some recipes and things that I was trying. Week 9 was a single spread again. So there I'm just documenting I had my nails done, a book I read, and a little bit of a review of it. And again, what I was cooking. And again, there's another page here, just again about food, about watching some YouTube videos. This bit's quite journaling heavy over here. So all this is journaling, and it's typed journaling. And that goes on to this week as well. So week 10 went over the sort of 2 sides. That's when I got my first Amy Tan bag. So, and I'm not too worried that they're not matching 100%. Week 11, again, was just lots of journaling. And that's what I tended to find that I went more for doing Project Life. There was much more journaling. Again, about a book I'd read. Different things I was doing. So, selling some stuff on eBay. Putting my first YouTube video up. Then just print out from my phone of like a little workout route I'd done. So yeah, there was lots of... Oh look, and when I got my ATG. Again, if people gave me stuff. So this was a card from one of my friends because I'd given her a load of crafting stuff. And then she was very kind and also done a donation to a charity. This is them week 12. Again, quite journaling heavy. We made a cake as me of my Amy Tan bag because it had arrived. Me and my new swimsuit. Then I had to go to London for work, so I was journaling about that. Scrapbooking stuff. Books I was reading. Then a bit about the weather. And looking at this now, I really love it because it's kind of like, it's showing what books I was reading, where I've been, what I was eating. And I really like that. And that's why I'm thinking of going back more to Project Life for next year. This was, again, when I was at work, and Pimp Limp, because I'd hurt my leg. I'd watched this episode of Girls, the last 2 episodes of season 2 of Girls, and cried my eyes out because I cry about TV and stuff. Again, this been going places, pizza we had at work, and just kind of chilling out. Again, I think this went, week 13 went over 2 pages, I believe. Yeah. So, oh, and this card has just fallen out. Let me just pop that back in. I do find Becky Higgins Project Life ones I think crappy. I really do. At the start here, I just stick things back together because they weren't going too greatly. Again, so it's this document and an evening out with my bestie. New ring I brought. This card that I made. I don't know if I can zoom in on this. Oh, I can. Look. This card I made for my nephew's 7th birthday. I cut that all out on my Cameo. Found a font and made him little either 80s or whatever from Star Wars. And then it was his birthday, so I've written about that. It was also Easter. And I did my hair different. Look at me, short hair, that's crazy. Week 14. Lots of journaling this week. Got some new Vans. So shoes are important this week. My mum unfortunately had to go to hospital, so there's a picture of that in the waiting room. I did then do a little few This is a 8.5 by 11. So there's this little bit of journaling. So this is like a fun weekend in the kind of sun. But this is me and my boyfriend. We kind of went for a walk on a windy beach. Went to IKEA. And then this is the genius setup that I have in my bedroom with like my laptop on a box with some speakers. And then there's our pizza. Genius. Just documenting little things like that. I then got the Dave table from IKEA, which is my laptop table, which I love. Then this is the other part of week 14. So when I was going through my hard drive and realised I took 9,934 photos in 2012. Again, there's TV I'm watching, going to the gym, being at the caravan, and my bestie finding out she was expecting her second child. Week 15, restarting the diet, going with that again. So there's exercise here. Then like TV, Big Bang Theory. Again, I just print these things off the internet. There's no problem. Don't all have to be your own photos. Went to a different crop. This is just some stuff like a cake I made for work. I went and got a load of bargain stuff. Another YouTube video was up. And a hire car that I had to drive, which made me feel like a toddler because it was too big. It's quite hard to read a lot of the journaling actually on this wood grain paper. But yeah. I done something on Instagram where you had to say like your top 5 TV shows. So I then printed out and made a little card, and I made that card digitally. So I've got The Big Bang Theory, The Mentalist, Criminal Minds, Person of Interest and The Following. I've also got like Dexter and Nashville and Bones and Elementary and Breaking Bad. So that's all just like there. And I really like that. It's also when I got Netflix. So when was that? April. So I've had Netflix for over a year. Wow. How much of my life have I lost to Netflix? You pay them each month for them to just take hours of your life away. So yeah, just then talking about a work meeting I had. I got some new glasses. Just actually me documenting me doing my project life. Week 18. Again, the typewriting you can see in person, but it's quite difficult to pick up on camera. Getting a takeaway. We then have gone out for a meal. So this is the 12 by 12 page in there of my boyfriend in his lovely pink suit called Rockin' It Miami Style. And then I did another layout on the reverse. And I think you've probably seen this one before. And again, so I'm quite happy to, you know, to just put some extra bits in there. So this is me getting my new glasses, getting my iPad, getting text messages and things from different people. This is National Scrapbooking Day, and my boyfriend had like sent me like a funny text message saying, he's saying, how are you getting on at the crop? And I was like, yeah, doing more chatting and eating than scrapping though. And he then hilariously sent me going, well, you can't eat Amy Tangerine merchandise. And I was like, get you, making scrapbook related jokes on National Scrapbooking Day. So just little things like that. I probably wouldn't have remembered that if I hadn't have stuck it in there. Me dyeing my hair back red. Me designing my bra for the half marathon that I did. So week 19. We'd done like a cooking competition at work, so that had started. Just documenting a layout that I made. Some more TV. And this is about me documenting getting my hair growing. So this is a page, like an insert that I done about the half marathon that I done with my sister. And so this is just a little 8x8 page. And then I've just done my number, and it's the moonwalk. So you walk around London in your bra in the middle of the night. And I'm not the fittest people, we all know that. But I managed to do the half marathon in 5 hours 53 minutes, and you know, it was supposed to be 13.1 miles, but due to a diversion we ended up doing nearly 14 miles. So I've just documented about that, some sights from what we saw, a picture of me and my sister ready to go, a picture of my medal, which I'm incredibly proud of, because, you know, it took a lot to drag my ass around London in the middle of the night. So then this was like a really journaling heavy week. Unfortunately, all these letters have come off, so I need to kind of address that. That's supposed to say Buffy Fest because I had some time off work, so watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was feeling sick and lots of stuff was going on, so I kind of written that down, and like Monday of that week was a nightmare. There was no photo for it, but I wanted to talk about it. And I didn't actually do much journaling in my personal journal in 2013, so maybe that's something that I need to address, sort of how I balance that. Then I just had my bestie and my boyfriend came down for the weekend to cheer me up because I've been feeling miserable. So we're chilling out, and then there's us all sitting on the sofa having a laugh. It was Eurovision, so of course had to include that. And then this is where it went handwritten. I wasn't always caught up while doing this album. I was caught up with the photos and the printing, but not necessarily putting it all together. And I was just like, I want to get this done. I don't have my typewriter. What do I do? Okay, just handwrite it. And this is not my favourite layout at all. I think the black and white is a little bit stark with the turquoise, but yeah, it works. It documents what happened. So again, a cake I made, going out for Chinese with some friends, having some meetings, more food. I promise I don't just put food in my project life. Just talking about my love of my iPad, working, getting some new bedding, going and buying myself some goodies to cheer myself up, and then some audiobooks and stuff that I was listening to. Week 22 was just really talking about my hair conundrum, if I grow it, if I don't, and it was around this time in May that I decided to grow my hair. So I've been growing my hair for over a year now. In here there's little pictures of stuff that I've created and layouts and things I've done. Then me and my boyfriend had like a weekend day where we were just chilling out and had lots of meals and had lots of fun. So that's all documented there. Week 23 again is quite journaling heavy. It's only on one side though. And yeah, it's just like, you know, watching TV with my boyfriend, getting excited when my old car went to 70,000 miles. You know, you have to document that. Yes, I was trying to drive along with my iPhone, trying to take a picture of it. Then this is week 24. So at work we'd had a dessert competition, so it's that. It's starting the 30 layout challenge that I've done. I also got my Tassimo coffee machine, and again this is completely digital, this page. So that's completely digital, all made on the computer, all printed out, so that's purely digital, where this one is, you know, done the old styly. Week 25 is quite bright. I went with the Simple Stories line for this. Sorry, my camera's shaking all over the place. Again, new shoes, a meeting that I had to go to, Birmingham, made donuts. Look at my donuts. So yeah, made donuts, coffee delivery, scrapbooking, teaching some nail art with the kids at work, got some new dresses, dinners with my parents, and then what I'm watching on telly. Okay, week 26 was, again, I'm talking about my 30 layouts that are completed, so I've put those down. A meal that I had with my bestie, just a really nice sunset picture. Then I looked after my niece and nephew for a whole weekend. It was scary. I don't know more for them or for me, but I was very broke at the end of it. So it's us just having like lunch, and then I'd spoiled them, brought some magazines. We're doing some art and crafting. We then had pizza, and so there's a little bit of journaling there. And then there's lots more journaling on the back side, and then playing on my iPad, and then us doing some more arts and crafts and stuff in the morning when we went for breakfast. So that is album 1, and I will be back now with album 2. Guys, so this is the second album. This is not quite complete. I've got 2 more weeks of this to do. I have all the photos printed, I just haven't done it yet. So week 27 was, again, just a mishmash of what's happening. So cooking, let me move over there. So cooking some eclairs, finding out I had 25 pens in my bag. Me and my boyfriend having a barbecue, just chilling out, sunbathing, doing my nails and makeup, and me getting some short shorts. Week 28 was the week of my birthday. So here I've just documented the rainbow cake I made. Sorry about this, guys. The rainbow cake I made, the birthday party I had at work. We had a bake-off competition at work and I won, so I got the gold spoon. Up here is my tattoo design because I booked my tattoo. So that was all really about me turning 29. Then there is another page that goes in there. A card that goes in there, sorry. These are then just birthday cards that I got, and I backed them. My niece and nephew had painted me up some paper. So I've just stuck the birthday cards that I got for my birthday. I'm going to do it this year as well. I haven't done it yet. And then this is the second part of my birthday week. I had my hair done, so I had turquoise put in my hair. The party I had, sitting outside with my laptop. And then unfortunately discovering I had a leak in the caravan, and actually it had leaked all of my scrapbook albums. So that was not so fun. And I'd been in the caravan 3 years. So week 29, again, is just a single page. And this is about me getting any Filofax, just chilling out, lots of journaling. I went to the cinema. I went for a spa day. Made some jam with my daddy. So, and then me feeling all crappy, and then talking about how I got ID'd. So that was quite good. little things that you document. Week 30, again, not too much going on here. Just some work stuff. Me in the process of getting my tattoo. My first 5-piece tattoo completed. Eating loads of pea pods. Getting my DS. And then me and my boyfriend going down and getting fish and chips and ice cream on the beach. Week 31. And again, I've gone completely handwritten at this stage. It's about moving out of one office into another office. Booking my second tattoo, so this design I done for that. Talking about new offices, talking about some workshops that I was taking. My favourite purse broke. This is to talk about the amount of rain we had. Trying to sort out all my albums that got destroyed. I'd finished actually my Paris album, so I documented that. Pizza, and then just a print out of some text messages. Week 32. Me and my bestie just having a laugh, being silly. Watching loads and loads and loads of MacGyver on Netflix. Getting some new shoes. Really falling in love with lipstick at this point. That was like, really fell in love with bright pink lipstick. Week 33 is my new tattoo. Getting some new jewellery. That's just a little screenshot that my bestie put on Instagram when I delivered her a little happy parcel of stuff because she was having a bad day. And then I've gone to another town with my parents at the weekend. Got some new shoes. Had had a week off work, so I'm just like chilling out, treating myself to coffee and reading my iPad, you know, being all classy. Scrapping, more TV I'm watching. But I hope you can kind of see how I chose like a colour theme for the week and kind of just went with it. I didn't go with a core kit. I did have core kits at this point, but I wasn't necessarily using them all. This again is just stuff that I'd brought, photos that I got. We got ice cream at work one day, and then I went with my boyfriend out for the weekend. Week 35. Not too much really happened this week. Again, this is all digital. If I just show you. So these are all digital, but I've made it look like how I've done my project life. And I found that that was kind of quite easy for me to do. So I could do it on the computer if I wasn't around. So that is that. Week 36. I've done a smaller different size, and this is a design G. Just talking about how crappy work is. I'd moved my title card because I say this was a different layout. Done some different nail art stuff, going to a crop, so that's week 36. Week 37 is quite a bright sort of week. Again, just me talking about getting my legs out. Got some new tights that I kind of liked. Talking about work and how work's stressing me out. I kind of very much, you know, if I read back over this, I'm thinking, God, you thought it was bad then. Crikey, wait for a year's time. Some just nail art that I'd done. A new cardigan I brought. Again, then me and my boyfriend have gone out, and there kind of really isn't room to put it in that part, so I just made a little layout here. And then there's another layout there. I then done this, which I want to do again in this year. And it's basically just putting like my Insta family, my Instagram people that I talk to every day. People that were, you know, helping me through stuff at this point. Just being fab people. So I just done a little snapshot of their profile. And then this card was from Kathy Zilsky. And I really like it, and I just pulled it from this bit. And it's just, it's almost like a filler page, but it's not. But I really like it because Instagram, you know, these people, I still, you know, talk to most of these people. Some of these people have changed their name now on there. But yeah, I really love Instagram and the community that I had at that point. And they were really important because they were helping me through a lot of stuff. Okay, so we then, this was the anniversary of me and my boyfriend being together for 2 years. So we went out for a meal, so I've just documented that in a balloon I brought. I had a minor car accident, so there's a picture of that. I got my first Scraptastic kit, so that's documented there. I then went to Bristol and met some of my Instagram friends. And so this was basically just plotting the route that we took, and then just journaling about every day and all the photos we took, and it was fab, absolutely fab time. So we went to Bristol, and then we were in Swindon. So I really love that page. Week 39, again, not a whole lot happening this month. I was feeling ill, got some happy mail. Me and my bestie had a couple of days, had the weekend together. I brought a onesie, you know, these things need to be documented. This is just a layout she took, a picture she took of me, so it looked like my head was coming out of a coffee cup. I really love this layout. It's got lots of texture on it. And, you know, sometimes when I was doing this album last year, I was doing a lot of my American layouts, so I wasn't missing doing 12 by 12s. I'm not sure how that'll work if I do it completely Project Life in 2014, so I'll have to think about that. Again, this is just a layout of the weekend I spent with my bestie, and these are all using Instax pictures on here. Okay, week 40, being poorly, being sick, getting the new Amy Tangerine bag, buying a new bed, getting my hair done, having lunch with my mum. week 41. Going out for my aunt's birthday, taking my parents out, having a duffin, which is a cross between a donut and a muffin. That was quite exciting. This week, week 42, got my new bed delivered because I was moving back to my parents, because at this point I just moved back the month before to work at a different office, so it was near my parents, so I brought myself a new bed to have there. Got a new amazing piece of skull jewellery. Got some scraptastic stuff. Had my hair done, just generally how I was feeling. It's my boyfriend's birthday as well. Week 43, again, me experimenting with my hair. Feeling really fall-like at this point, or autumn as it is over here. So taking pictures of trees while I'm driving because they look pretty. A new ring I got, like buying up some magazines, just feeling really autumnal. Buying some new Yankee candles that were all kind of Christmassy. Then this is just me kind of like setting my mum and dad's new computer up. Bought a new handbag. This is the first pumpkin spice latte that I'd ever had. We have to wait to get them over here in the UK. So I had that, but also fell in love with the hot spiced apple. So that's just documenting that. And this is says just stamped. On week 44 was Halloween week. Trying to get some pictures of fireworks and failing miserably. There's the pumpkin that I carved. I'm not sure if that's going to show too well, but I was quite chuffed with that. Dressing up for Halloween. My car getting written off on the 5th of November. So fireworks night here in the UK. This is getting some more new jewellery, getting a new Stamping Up catalogue. My new car, which was pile of poo. Wish I'd never brought it because it didn't last me that long. Again, the new Christmas cups coming to the coffee shops. And when my bestie's second little boy was born, Tobias. And this is a picture she kind of put of him. And then this is me meeting him for the first time. Week 46. Again, there's not much happening this week. Me having my hair done. Me starting the Christmas cake. And me cooking for my parents. Week 47. I watched a Becky Higgins broadcast on Creative Live. Crocheted myself a little elf. So this is Cuthbert the shelf elf. And there's him climbing up the fire guard, helping me make the Christmas pudding. Got my nails done. Yeah, and this was the cake after I'd baked it, and of course I then had to feed it with alcohol, as you do. Week 48, not a whole lot happened this week. Backing up because my laptop was dying, getting the new Project Life stuff, getting some new jewellery. On Thanksgiving, of course we don't celebrate it over here, but I wanted to do something about Thanksgiving, so I decided that I was going to cook for my parents a Thanksgiving meal. Here's Cuthbert, the shelf elf, sitting in my Christmas tree. Okay, I then just made a divider. I wasn't going to do a separate December daily album because I've done them and January Christmas. I created an album for the last 4 years, 4 years, and never have done it. So decided to just put a little divider page in here. Then this is just documenting. I mean, I know it's the same photo. I'm fine with that. So putting my Christmas tree up. I had a nail varnish advent calendar. My stag decorations. We had really bad flooding problems. So just documenting about that and some local decorations we have around there where I live. This again is, you know, just generally talking about Christmas. Me finding my Christmas outfit. Doing some. I went to a class run by my friend Steph, who was a Stamping Up demonstrator at the time. So there's a picture of me at her class wearing my Christmas jumper dress. Yeah, and just me with a reindeer in my hair because, you know, festive and all that. This is then a banner that I just made at the Stampin' Up thing with Steph, so I put that down. Decorating my parents' house, helping my aunt decorate hers, which is a tradition. My dad's mum, my grandma, passed away, and so there's just a picture of me with an old dram of 15-year-old malt whiskey that my dad pulled out for us to toast her. Then week 50, again drinking pumpkin spice lattes, watching Home Alone. Hey, it's not Christmas if you don't watch Home Alone. My boyfriend's mum's Christmas decorations, doing my nails. This is a McDonald's packaging. I really liked it though because it was craft. Again, a lovely view. I got put into consultation for my job on the 12th of December, so there's a little bit about that. I am going to journal here about that, but at the time I was just like, can't do it. And then this is kind of where my album tails off. We had a Yule log competition, so do have 2 more weeks to do. I do have the journaling already written down for these bits, so I just need to stick them in. This is one of those lovely wooden cards which are etched, so it says Eat, Sleep, Craft. So that is my 2013 albums. I love looking at this. I love sitting and reading it. There's much more detail in this than in my current albums. As such, there's much more the minutiae in here, which I suppose is the point of it. Really not sure how I'm going to do next year. If I'm going to do a mixture of both, if I'm going to try and do one, I'm going to miss my 12x12 layout, so I know I need to somehow incorporate that somehow. And I don't really have any big projects that I'm doing by 12x12 albums. So yeah, that's it. I hope you've enjoyed flicking through it. I hope it didn't make you sick with the dodgy camera angles. And thank you very much for your interest in one sit. Any questions, leave them below and I will try and answer them. Alright then, cheers guys, bye!